Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Happy New Year. I hope that everybody had a relaxing and enjoyable break, just spending some time with your family, doing things that you enjoy, and you all found ways to have fun and be safe, obviously. So this week, Miss Fox and I wanted to put together an independent work assignment that asked you to think a little bit about the new year, the year 2021, and set some goals for yourself. That's something that one of the things that Miss Fox and I have in common. We always like to set some goals and write down some things that we want to achieve in the new year. It gets us excited about the future. So this is a digital vision board. A vision board is where you use pictures to represent goals that you have for yourself, things that you want to do. Okay, so here's are the directions of what you do. On our vision board, there are 8 categories, and you're going to read over those categories and think about some of the goals that you want to achieve this year. Now, for your vision board, of the 8 categories, you are going to pick 4 that you are going to complete. So you don't have to do all 8. You're just going to pick 4 of them. 2 of your images will be in GIF format, and we'll show you how to do that in a second. And 2 will be in a picture format. If you want a bonus point, you can find a GIF for all 4 of the categories that you pick. Last, you're going to pick one goal that you included on your vision board, and you're going to write 4 sentences explaining why you chose that goal and your plan to achieve it. Another bonus point would be to record a Loom video, like I'm doing right now for you, explaining your vision board to us. Okay, so the vision board can be found here on slide number 3. We'll show you this in a second. Here we go. So you can see there are 8 categories here. A motto, which is a quote that is something you believe in, that you agree with, that you want to represent your year. School, your future, and relationships, meaning friends, family, teachers, coaches, other people that are important to you. And then there are 4 general goals that you can set for yourself at the bottom. These goals can be about anything: school, organization, activities you want to do, sports you want to try, whatever it is. So of the 8 categories, you're going to choose 4 of these, 4 that you're thinking that you have a good idea about. 2 of them will be GIFs and 2 will be pictures. Now, to find your GIF, let me show you. You're going to open up a new Google tab, go to google.com. And let's say I wanted to pick one about the future. Well, in my future, right, I'm a teacher. So that's if I was doing this, if I were you, that's what I would put here. So in the search bar, I'm going to put teacher GIF, enter, and go to images. And now I'll pick one that might represent, like here, right? If I click on it, it moves, right? That's a GIF that shows me it's animated. So if this is the one that I want to use, I'm going to right click, copy image address, and I'll go back to my vision board, insert image by URL, because I copied that URL, that image address from Google. And this is where I paste. There it is, hit insert. And there's my GIF, right? So now I can use this crop image because now it's too big, right? I got to get it to fit in that little Polaroid box. So I can hit the crop button and I can move this in. I can move this side in so it's a little smaller. Okay, I can move it over here. This is my future, and it's still a little tall. So I can use the corners of this box and I can drag them to make them a little bit smaller so that it fits in this box nicely. And I can play around with it and I can make it look however I want. Another style tip, up here where the little pencil is, it's the border. I always like to make my borders of things black. And then this is the weight or the thickness of the border. I always like to make this a little bit bigger. You can use 3 or 4 and then see how it just kind of dresses it off a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I did that one. So then for you guys, you're going to do the same thing you're going to pick 3 more that you might want to do. Okay. So then the next slide 4 is where I'm going to do my explanation. So here I'm going to pick one of the goals that I set for myself. So one of those images, I'm just going to paste in the one that I use that I've already found, my example here. Okay. And again, you can play around with it so that it fits in here how you want it to. And then in this box, I'm going to type 4 sentences that explain why I chose this goal for myself. Because I know what the picture is, right? But I need you, the reader, to understand what the picture is. So what does this picture represent? And what am I going to do to achieve this goal this year? And again, we're aiming for 4 sentences. Okay. So your last step, if you want a bonus point, is to record a Loom video that explains your vision board and what the pictures mean and all of that stuff. So there is a Loom. You go to loom.com, you sign in with your Google, with your school email, and you hit this record a video button, and it'll walk you through all of the steps to record. And then at the end, it'll give you a shareable link, and you'll just paste that in here, and that gets you a bonus point. And this way, it allows you to explain your pictures and your images to Miss Fox and myself, and then nobody else has to see it. It can be private if you don't want your classmates to see them. So once you have completed all of those steps, so you've done your vision board, you've got 4 of the 8 categories done. You've written your paragraph explaining the one goal that you've selected. You can go into Google Classroom and turn this as an assignment so you get your credit for today. We are excited to see what you've come up with. We're hoping that this is a fun, creative opportunity for you to think about the new year and be positive about it, right? 2020 was scary and challenging for sure, but 2021 is going to be a great year, and we look forward to seeing what you come up with. Good luck.